Thank you so much for returning. For those of you who are new, welcome to Peaceful Oracle. This is your monthly reading for July 2021. As soon as I turned into your energy, Leo, the first thing that I heard was rest your voice. I feel like there is this, trying to make your case or trying to get heard by people. And there may be this feeling like you're not being heard or not being seen for who you want to be seen as. So there was this energy of just kind of like don't waste your energy or don't waste your voice, because it's becoming kind of draining on you. It's like taking a toll on you. So for some of you that may resonate, not for everyone, obviously, but. Okay, so we have some significant cards here. We have mostly all major arcana. So there's some huge events going on for you, Leo. We have the Wheel of Fortune crossed by the Temperance card. And oftentimes the Wheel of Fortune for me sometimes indicates higher learning. I feel like whenever this card shows up, it's always has this undertone of kind of, okay, so what I'm hearing is to try to create a life for ourselves by taking that active role. So for some of you, maybe you want a better career. So you're kind of going back to school and you're getting the certification so you can have the things that you want in your life. So this is this action, taking action on the things that you want to be able to manifest for yourself. And I feel like there may be this essence or this vibe of maybe wanting something too much. There's this energy of overextending, kind of going too focused in, being a bit more aggressive in your approach. And I feel like crossing that with the Temperance card, I feel like this energy is trying to smooth the waters, trying to pull back a little bit on the intensity of maybe how we're approaching something. I do sense that there are other people, other characters in this story. So there could be a partnership that felt as if it was needing to protect yourself from something. What I'm kind of sensing, and maybe this is, of course, will be just for some of you, because this is a general reading, so it may not apply to all of you. For some of you, there may be this energy that there are people in your life or a person in your life that is quite toxic. And I'm feeling like maybe it's a situation that you're trying to leave. You're trying to protect yourself from. And by doing that, the way you're doing that is by creating stability. I'm hearing financial stability mostly. So maybe there is someone who is very toxic that kind of has power over you financially. So there's something that you're trying to get away from, you're trying to break the chains, break the cords. You're trying to take your power back, trying to take your life back. Oh, very interesting. Okay. So we're on this mission, I see. Okay, what's coming up for you, Leo? Okay. You're going to heal those wounds. I'm going to try to give as much guidance as I can here because I feel like there's some guidance that's needed. Environmental sphere for Leo. Okay. The bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. So I can see that you're kind of at a crossroads here. There's just a lot of, you're working through some things at the same time as you're kind of doing this thing of taking your power back. And at the same time, you're also working through the same dynamics and energy. I'm strongly feeling that maybe that this story here is that, there could be someone who is married, who has an abusive partner, and you're pretty much trying to escape that. You're trying to get away from that. I do see that there's help. Queen of Cups. Someone that is going to, I'm kind of feeling that you may have someone who is kind of like a coach or a therapist or someone who is your support team. It could be a mother figure. It could be friends. It could be just someone who is helping to hold space for you as you're going through this process here. Maybe someone, like if for some of you, you need to go to court to battle something out. Maybe there is someone who is always there that goes with you to offer that emotional support and backing. So I do see that you have good emotional support there, which is good. And you have the Ace of Swords in your present situation. So this is, making sure that you see things with clarity, making sure that you have you have every piece of information that you need to sort through some kind of toxic situation. I feel like there's the matters of the heart and something legal mixed in together here. Financial, legal, and emotional. And I can see that you're trying to get yourself to this place of happiness, of joy, of bringing life back into your life. You're trying to bring the color back into your life. And I'm seeing that some of you want, maybe there may be a custody battle over kids. So wanting, the kids with you. So there could be this resistance or this back and forth about that. Okay, so let me get into the clarifying cards here. See what the clarifiers have to say. Okay, clarifying card for Wheel of Fortune and Temperance. Card for Wheel of Fortune and Temperance. 3 of Water. Okay. So I immediately saw some of you maybe going into business, a business opportunity. And it may be with someone in your community that already has a business and wants to take you on to help you out, to give you that financial support for the meantime, at least, for what you need. Like community coming in to help you, giving you that assistance, financial assistance. You do have a lot of support, which I love. I love that. I don't see that you're alone. You may feel alone, but you're not. You do have people around you. Okay, clarifying card for the Devil card here. What do we need to know about the Devil card? Whoa, okay. Ace of Earth. Fortune's Wheel. All right. Upside down. Okay. So again, please take this reading with a grain of salt. Please read the disclaimer as well below in the description. But what I'm seeing is that the fact that you, Leo, have the Wheel of Fortune upright. But when I clarified for the devil, the Wheel of Fortune upside down, I do feel like whatever is trying to be decided will be decided in your favor. That's where the energy seems to be. That's where the energy seems to go. I feel like you're going to come out on top in this situation. I can see, like, if the devil card is this other energy, that things are kind of not turning out so great for them. That they're also on this they're going to be on this like new path of trying to figure things out for themselves afterwards. Clarifying card for the Lovers. Yeah, I see things going in your favor, Leo. I see, things turning out more the way that you want them to turn out. And I see that, the people in your life are on your side. Like, if this is like another person, then it's like they see it for what it is. Like, they know. You don't have to explain it to them. They know. And I think that's why in the beginning, when I tuned into your energy, Leo, I saw like this, the lion roaring, but the roaring was he was getting tired. Like, the lion was tired and like losing its voice, because it's just been just this trying to speak, trying to, fight for itself, trying to get its voice heard. And I heard that you can rest your voice now. You can rest. Things are going to work out for you. Things are going to work out okay. Clarification card for the Seven of Wands. Star, yeah. Yeah, again, so Star is also your dreams, your wishes, whatever you're trying to manifest coming to fruition. So walking away, whatever you walked away from or whatever you're setting your boundaries around is going to work in your favor. Okay, I want to pull a clarifying card for Three of Swords. I don't think I actually even acknowledged this part with the Lovers and the Hermit. This I just felt was an indication of this chapter closing, this relationship, this partnership closing. All of a sudden, I also picked up on this could also be a business partnership for some of you. It doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage. It could be a business partnership where there was some long-term partnership that was not fair on your end. Maybe you had a partner that was not entirely honest, not entirely truthful. And now there's kind of like this battling between what you're owed or what you deserve, what belongs with you. Like there's a betrayal of trust there somewhere. Clarification card for Three of Swords. What does Leo need to know about the Three of Swords? I just felt the need to say I'm so proud of you, Leo. If no one has been saying that to you, I'm really proud of you, Leo. And I feel like spirit is saying that to you. And I'm saying it too. If this is you and this is this energy that you're battling with, I'm really proud of you for fighting that good fight. And fighting for what's yours, fighting what belongs to you, fighting for what you're owed, fighting for what you care about, what you love. Clarification card, Three of Swords, please. Chariot, yeah. I feel like in the coming months that as things settle for you, you will start to move into this place of healing the emotional stuff. Because this energy is, the Three of Swords is, heartbreak and betrayal, but it's also taking a look at those wounds to heal them. And you're not running away from it. You're acknowledging it. You're acknowledging what this has caused you. You're acknowledging how this has affected you in your life. So you can heal it, so you can move forward. And that is how, I feel like with this reading, that's what it's saying. That's how you move forward. That's how you heal. That's how things will start to feel better, is when we can acknowledge the pain that this caused. The heartbreak, the betrayal that this has caused. The disappointment that this has caused. And it will free up the, I'm seeing this, either the Chariot with its wheels kind of stuck in place, like unable to move forward because we're just stuck in this energy. But now things are like the roadblocks are clearing. Okay, so the Ace of Swords and your present emotions. So you're in a very, very like planning, needing to approach things with a very practical thinking, strategizing, logical, using that, it's, you're not writing on your, this is not an emotional thing. You're being very, very strategic. You're using your mind, you're thinking, you're analyzing, you're asking people, what can I do? How can I do this? Very real world, practical solutions for things. So that's like in your space, because you again, you're on a mission. This is something you need to deal with, and this is something that you want to get through so you can be happy, because I know that that's your end goal. You have the Sun card over here, and that's what is going to happen for you when this situation ends. And it's wonderful because it is in your favor, because I don't see this working out for the other person. There is a light. If you want to look at the sun, this is your light at the end of the tunnel. Oops, sorry. I've been dropping cards for every single sign, so I apologize ahead of time for all the cards I will probably drop. Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay. So we have the Emperor and we have the Nine of Air. The Ace of Swords. Okay. So I see you as the Emperor here. And I also see you as the Nine of Air and the Ace of Swords. I feel like you are overcoming this Nine of Air. Nine of Air is the Nine of Swords in the traditional deck. And that is being overcome with worries and not being able to sleep and being stressed out and having a lot on your mind. Mental conflict. And that's also the card of the Seven of Cups. Sometimes it's like there's too many things happening, unable to decide, unable to choose, feeling confused about the whole situation, how to go about it. But I feel like you're coming into it with the Ace of Swords and the Emperor. So this month of July, I feel like you'll find clarity. I feel like you're going to approach things with, or not approach things, but things will become more clear to you. Things will start to clear up. We can finally put some things to rest. Like I'm seeing a stack of contracts, a stack of like paperwork. And just like one by one, things are starting to get signed. Things are starting to close. Different cases that might be open are starting to get closed. This feels very legal. A lot of is that energy. A lot of like legal stuff that needs to be taken care of. That energy needs to move out of your field because there's just been things that are pending for a long time. This is going to be the month where I feel like your hope is going to come back. Your hope and faith, positivity will come back. Queen of Cups with 5 of Earth. Yeah. So again, I'm seeing assistance from a woman. So it could be, again, like a coach, a friend, a mother figure. And I feel like there will be this stability, I feel like this person is going to be significant in your healing journey. So either they will give assistance financially, emotionally, could be someone who's very empathetic, someone who's very sweet and caring. And it's like that backbone that you're going to need, or that extra support that you're going to need right now. I want to pull one more card for this. This feels like a very, very important reading, Leo. For those of you who this is really resonating with, I feel like you really needed to hear this. Seven of Fire reversed. I feel like this, with this card, with the Seven of Fire reversed, I feel like this relationship with this person is supporting you, or has you, might help. It's going to help you heal. I just really feel like they're going to help you heal and kind of bring out the spark in you again, the faith, the hope. I'm feeling really called to actually turn this back up, right side up. I didn't feel like that needed to be upside down. It didn't feel right. This feels much better. And I also feel like that they will, it will like renew your hope into being able to take those leaps and those leaps of faith forward. Like take those steps forward, even if you're scared or even if you're nervous about something. Like you have guiding lights, you have this support system around you, and that will give you that strength to go forward in situations and things, to face those fears and to face things because you have people to support you. They're giving you like that courage to take your life back. Okay, clarification card for the Sun, please. Hanged Man. Yeah, letting go. There's going to be a letting go of, I'm hearing that there's this letting go of what you thought your life needed to look like, because like it didn't go in the direction that you thought it would. So that's, there's that healing with that heartbreak of that. But I'm also seeing that once you're at peace, like once you do that work and you take that time to heal, and you can get yourself to a place of inner peace, like you can get yourself to a place of acceptance of like, this is where I am and this is how things went. And I'm finally in a place where I can accept that there's this renewal. Again, you have like this renewal of faith and hope in life. And it's like your vision will change, the things that you want for yourself now versus what you wanted for yourself years ago. It's changing. So your priorities are different now because of the person that you've become based off of the experiences that you've had in your life. Like you're wiser, you're more experienced, and you have more of a knowing of what really matters in life and what's really important. And I feel like that will be illuminated, and it will help you to kind of let this go. I feel like you're like a different person now. Okay, clarification card for 3 of Wands. Yeah. So it's kind of like your July, I feel like for you is, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Tower card. Okay. So July, I feel like is just this, it's like the climax of all this energy that's going on. Like it's finishing, it's ending. These old ways of what we thought we wanted for our life is coming to a close and coming to an end. And within that will be a grieving period. It will be a time of needing to heal, needing to reassess what we want for our life and what's important. But I feel like what's coming up for you, and it may not be in the month of July, like the new phase may not entirely manifest in the month of July, but this is the energy that's coming in, because there's like a few steps in front of it before you could like get there, before you could get to that sun card, the sun energy. And I feel like you have in your final outcome, we have the 3 of Wands and we have the Empress. And what I'm seeing for you, Leo, is that when things settle down, when this energy settles and the energy shifts, when you're kind of more in the space of the Chariot, like when you're in that space of moving forward and you're in this Fool, like the Fool energy, it's a new beginning. That's what's going to be coming up for you in the next few months. Or in the near future, at least. Tarot is always weird on timings. So, but I feel like you're going to be, when the storm settles, you're going to look out at your life and you're going to see that you have actually a lot of possibilities. You can choose where you want to go from here. And I feel like that's what he's doing. He's contemplating, like, he's taking what he needs. Maybe he'll leave these 2 wands behind. Maybe he doesn't want those anymore. Maybe he wanted them before. He thought he could bring everything with. But maybe he can just bring the one. And he's going to look out at his life and see, where can I go from here? What can I do from here? And I'm feeling, Leo, like you're going to have a lot of options. Like you're going to have an abundance of new possibilities to be able to make your life into what you really want it to be. And it's a really beautiful energy with this Empress card, because there is this deep connection with yourself that this whole experience has brought you to. There is a deeper level of love for yourself. And I'm a little emotional just saying that. There is a loyalty to yourself. And it's like you've learned what it means to have that in your life, what it means to have that loyalty in your life, to have your own back, and to have the right people in your life that got your back. So there's this shift in knowing what really matters and just keeping that in your life, like only allowing that in your life of what really matters. Because maybe before our priorities were different. So even if right now things feel just shaken up, know that there is a horizon. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a light at the end of this tunnel. Okay. What is Leo's guidance card for the month of July 2021? Amplify your positive emotions. Okay, so for some of you, I'm actually seeing some of you go back home to, maybe you're going back home to visit your parents, going back to your hometown where you used to grow up or something like that. And there's going to be it may help you to reconnect with your inner child. I think that will be very, very healing. Especially, I love that card was on top of the Three of Swords. You may find that there's a calling to go back to your past and to your childhood. There's this deep reflection of, it's kind of like you're going back in time and kind of assessing, how did I get here? Maybe not necessarily, maybe there's parts of you that's blaming yourself, which is not your fault. But you're sorting through it, and you're kind of backtracking yourself and trying to reassess, like, where am I and why am I here? And how did I used to feel when I was a kid? Was I happy? Was I, so there's kind of like this revisiting to a place where you can go back and reconnect with the more authentic part of you. Parts of you where you were happy, or things were good, or things were right. And trying to figure out, how can I bring that back into my life? And when did I lose it? Where did I drop it? So there's this backtracking, retracing your steps. Which is all, and I'm hearing that it's all meant to be. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Like, you're going through this, and you're looking at your life, and you're doing the right thing by doing that, because it's going to help to heal. It's going to help to soothe. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, let me look at your challenge cards here, Leo. What are Leo's challenge cards? Truth. So maybe facing the truth about things, hearing the truth about things. But I'm also seeing that the truth is going to, like, lift that cover, the lid off. And I feel like that needs to happen so you can kind of see things for what they really are. Maybe releasing some of the denial. I'm hearing denial. So maybe pushing through that denial phase where, like, you need to see the truth of something. You need to see something for what it really is. Pick one more here. Oh, and trust. Yes. Trust. Trust that you're on the right path. Trust that you're not stuck. You may feel stuck, or maybe you're stuck at the moment, but there is a path ahead for you. What I'm seeing is that there is a direction for you and there's something opening up for you, but it's almost like it's a little bit farther down the road. Like it's not immediately in front of you. So maybe it's like a couple months from now, or it's like a little bit down or a little bit later. Not a lot. Like I'm not saying like it's going to be like 20 years from now or something. It's just there's like this intermediate place in between that we need to travel through to get to this sun card, this place of like, okay, I'm finally in my new beginning. So it may be you may have a hard time trusting that. Or maybe you're learning the truth about certain people and you may have a hard time now trusting people because you may find that, people were not who they said they were. So that's the challenge that's coming up for you, Leo. So let's look into your blessings or what you have coming up for you. Thriving. Potential. There's so much potential coming up. Okay, and I got chills when I heard this message. I just heard that in spite of or regardless of all the kind of chaotic energy that's kind of happening around you, I did hear that for some of you, this is actually the best you've ever felt in a long time. Because this toxic energy is finally being revealed. The truth is coming out. And yes, this process is painful and it's difficult and there's a lot going on. And it's hard to stay grounded and it's hard to believe in yourself. And it's hard to feel like to believe that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. But at the same time, I do sense that underneath all of that, there's this subtleness of, but I am actually at the core of it, kind of happy that all of this is finally coming out. Let the truth set you free, right? That you may find that maybe your health is reversing. Oh, I'm getting major, major vibes from this. Your health is reversing. So maybe for some of you that were experiencing health issues, could be because there is just all this toxic energy around you. And maybe for so long you were just trying to figure out what's wrong with my health. Why can't I get my health in check? And then all of a sudden you find that this person is out of your life and your health is better. So it's kind of like that. Like some things that may have been like just a burden on you that you're actually, if you take a look at yourself compared to when you were in a toxic situation, that you're actually doing better now on an individual level. Like maybe your health is better, your sleep is better, your connections and friendships are better. People are coming back into your life because maybe this toxic energy kept you a bit isolated from people. And now people are coming back into your life. You're having support again whereas before you didn't feel supported. So there is this sense of community and feeling like you're a part of a herd. You're part of something. And that makes you feel safe and it makes you feel like you have something to hold on to. This is a very intense and deep reading, Leo. And flexibility. So just remaining flexible. I see you kind of surrendering to the whole process, just kind of like not really going into anything with expectations because you're afraid that, if I have too much expectations on something, I might get disappointed. So, remaining flexible, that's going to serve you. That is going to serve you. Remaining kind of detached from being too attached, like having I would prefer things to go this way, but whatever comes, I'm going to face it head on. I see you kind of having that attitude, and that's really good because I feel like that's giving you strength. I want to give you this one too. Power. You're taking your power back, which I love. Take that power back. Okay, what is Leo's animal totem? What is Leo's animal totem? What is Leo's animal card for the month of July 2021? Yeah, take care of yourself. Brown bear spirit. And I'm being asked to read the message for brown bear spirit. So I will read that message. I don't do this very often, but when spirit asks me, I do it. Okay. Okay, so your oracle message is, this is a time to act and a time to there is a time to act and a time to focus your attention on patient strategizing. The arrival of brown bear spirit signals that you are best served by foregoing hard work toward your goals at this moment, and instead taking the time out to meditate or just take a nap so you can refresh yourself and begin planning what you want to co-create next. Come to know the lay of the land as you contemplate and imagine what you might do in this vast space of possibility before you, and begin forming a plan. Remember, sleep allows for dreaming and rest allows for clear-headed strategizing. How might you become the person you wish to be and experience whatever your heart desires? Insights will arise as you explore the possibilities and begin envisioning your plan. Knowing what you want will ensure you use your energy wisely in the days ahead. Be patient at this time, relax and be calm and peaceful so you can recharge. The call for action will come later. Yeah, I love that because I remember that was the energy that I picked up on of like, rest your voice, just rest and recuperate that energy. Because I just kept seeing like there was this strained, like I saw this vision of a lion and his voice was becoming strained from roaring and kind of almost like crying out. And it was just tired and exhausted and just, it's a time to just kind of pull back that energy and recharge yourself and take care of yourself and needing to rest your voice. I really felt that. And maybe like a throat chakra healing will be really good for that. So listening to like those throat chakra singing bowls, there's so many on YouTube. So they're all free. It's just, you just kind of like, you can just sleep with it or meditate with it. So clearing up, healing, not clearing, but healing that throat chakra. It feels drained. Like I can feel that it's a bit, it needs some rejuvenation. And then there's also a protection message here that comes with the brown bear. So I'll read that for you as well. When you become so frazzled that you can't decide how to move forward, brown bear spirit arrives to remind you to let go of your impatience in getting to the answers and solving the problems that face you. Now is the time for rest and meditation. Take a break, let insights arise, and know that you have plenty of time to make plans. Brown bear spirit reminds you that sometimes the best and most effective action is non-action, allowing the situation around you to reveal itself so you can better understand it. Remember that what is yours will never be withheld from you, so you really can relax and wait until the next right action is revealed. Miracles come from out of nowhere, and yours will arrive on Great Spirit's timetable. I love that. How hopeful and beautiful that message is. I feel like that's exactly what you needed to hear, Leo. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card here, and this is relationship card. So this could be, relationship with yourself. It could also be a relationship with others. This depends on where you're at. Relationship card for Leo, please. July 2020. I'm seeing some people go to like a yoga studio and finding going to some, yoga didn't seem like any other fitness, but kind of like going to these classes or being part of like a club, and having that be part of your regular routine to help you heal and help you come back to yourself and reconnect with your body. I'm feeling like some of you need like actual like body healing, like holding on. There might have been a lot of stored energy stored in the like the physical body. So you're approaching it. Part of your healing process is you're incorporating maybe yoga as part of like your meditative healing, coming back and reconnecting with parts of your body that maybe have been neglected. Oops. Okay. Oh, I love that. It's like she's sleeping with her reflection. There was another reflective card here, wasn't there? It was very similar to, let me see if I can find it here. It may take a second. Unless I'm thinking of something else. I don't know. But I think that there was, maybe not. But this reminds me of another card, the Six of Cups in the Good Tarot, where it's like you're allowing yourself to kind of look at yourself, and you're reflecting on yourself, and you're reflecting on, you're like seeing your inner world and exploring that. So there's a really big healing coming up for you in July, Leo. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Wow, I love that. Yeah. And I think that that's just something that will come naturally as you go through that healing process that you're on. That kind of sorting through, all the clutter and all the build up of emotions. So this is going to be a profoundly healing month for you, Leo. It's beautiful. I think that there's just a lot of stuff going on outside of you, but there's also a deepening of relationship with yourself, which is just beautiful. And I think that's almost kind of like the purpose of all of this, is this coming home to yourself. So, okay, I wish you all the luck, all the best, and the best of luck in the month of July. And I will see you for August. Bye, Leo.